Okay, we are live. That's amazing. Hello. Yeah. Okay, so what was I saying? Sorry, it's been a while and I forgot how to do any of this. Yeah. So I feel like I've just been I don't know, maybe this is a kind of thing that I can attempt to chat while doing. The kind of programming that I can chat while doing. So let me just try that. Oh, close this. Oh, this thing just came out like 6 hours ago, by the way. This is really nice. But anyways, yeah. Oh, I don't need this. Don't need to monitor this on my desktop because I'm monitoring on my phone. Yeah. So anyways, I feel like so much has happened in the last like I don't know how many days. In I don't know. I don't even know if it's like in a good or bad way. I think it just so much happened. I guess try to be honest, like I've actually spent the last like I don't know however many days just yeah, fine. You guys might not know or have inferred already. I really hope I was haven't like I really wish I wouldn't have been gone for so long. But yeah, I've just been kind of in the slump, really. I just spent like a lot of, I did not like sleep all day or whatever, but I did spend like a good chunk of, like, uh, I'm hearing people are being good people in the living room. That's amazing. Anyways, yeah, what I was saying, yeah, it's just that, because a lot has happened. I guess the other funny thing is that a lot of what has happened is not even like directly my stuff. It's just a how should I say it? I mean there was this like this thing, this news from, that I mentioned last time, right? Yeah, this, right? And I was, being, a like I feel like my head was already not totally in the right place because of that. What is going on here? Really? You're, you're kidding. Okay. Really? How about this? If I change to stage links to what is going on? Why do I? Wow. Wait. But then if I did this and okay, this works before, right? Yeah, I feel like, but anyways, back to what I was saying earlier, I feel like a lot of this is, there were also some other personal things and stuff like that. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's just my, my mental or whatever not being very, very strong. And there is this thing where how do I even say it? I guess one funny thing is, of course, this kind of personality test-ish things are not super accurate. But anyways, so I guess, so for what it's worth, like I'm INFP type, and I'm probably some kind of Mandela, which means which means well a lot of like which means I have, I don't know, higher than usual, higher than average, I don't know, empathy-ish thing, even if I don't really make use of it. If I'm just surrounded by people who are like stressed or sad or this or that, then, then sometimes I become sad and stressed and all of that as well. So, and that is kind of what has, wait, did I, oh man, no, tell me that's not true. Okay, this is very good. A yeah, okay. But yeah, and because of that, basically there was that, and then there was also the other things. A lot of yeah. Here's a funny thing, right? That I don't even watch most of this whole life VTubers. I follow basically just Kodoha and Ina. But then, because of there was this earthquake over there, and a lot of whole live streams get cancelled, I get worried about them anyways. And there's that, and there's also some other, personal things with my old colleague that I'm not going to share too much. But basically, there was just a lot of, things that I was just basically surrounded by people who are like not so, people who are going through stuff. And that kind of, yeah, and that kind of put me into a slump. And then I was just gone for like way too long. So there's that. And then I guess this really also makes me, I'm not sure if look up to is the right word, is the right a term, but basically it's, makes me really, what's the word, like impressed, I guess, by people like, I don't know, Hoshimashi Suise, back when Kiryu Koko had to leave. And she just spent that day doing a singing stream and just crying on the stream. Yeah, and also, Kotoha did, Kotoha also tried to stream and be active when some of her, what is it called? People in her a actually I don't even know, like it's not even the same, it's the same branch, but it's different generation or units or whatever, right? Basically when the branches at her companies was closing down, and but she still tried to be there for her fans. And I guess even this time for like Amane Kanata things like this time, like Calliope Mori also did something similar where she basically tried to stream and be there for her fans. I feel like those things are I mean I've always appreciated that, but I didn't realize how admirable is that until until I'm kind of doing it until I'm here and realize that when I'm in the slump, it's very hard to turn on OBS. Yeah, and like I was saying, like a lot happened in the last few days, and yeah. What is this? What? I feel like a lot of this is not even lined up, right? Because you have oh um right. This is worrying then. Mm, right, what do I do here? Basically you have what's going on? This code is so bad, and I thought I would be able to do a bit more, yeah, do a bit more chatting before I just get stuck into this debug nonsense. But okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess the other thing is that in the last few days, I've just been, I mean, it's not all sad, right? Like, I've actually was able to go, visit a colleague and even do a small, like, jam session with them. And I actually, I actually did the cover of Tonghua because they liked the song and we were playing around with the song, when we we're hanging out. So yeah, I guess I was also out there, and a lot of it is not like fully like so what happened in the last week and there was not just that, there was actually a lot more that happened. It's not all bad, but it's just a lot, and I feel like it's somehow just put my heart in some kind of chaos thing where it's like just like too much has happened, and now I just feel like and no matter if it's good or bad things, like happy things or sad things, I feel like I don't know. I just been living too like I don't know. Like normally, I've just live a bit too isolated and a bit too much like almost like a monk, I guess, where I just kind of isolate myself from from this kind of I guess being human. And now I was being out there, and yeah, and there was just a lot. And I guess the other thing is So here's something I really never fully understood about myself. But basically, it's like, let's do this. I mean, this is should be fine, right? Hmm. And then just do this, I think. This is this should be okay thing to wait. No, that's not what I wanted to write down. I wanted to write down literally just this, right? Um Let me try this. Uh oh, I don't know how to do matching. I think I just do this, right? Oh, except no, I don't want to do. I don't want to try to do matching thing. So let's just do this, and then this. Okay, does this still pass? Hope it does. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. So there was this thing where I basically went to visit my colleague and did this a small like jam session with basically this kind of like keyboard and whatever other things. Like this synthesize a yeah, I never understood like is it called synthesizer or something like that. It's like one of those like MIDI keyboards, right? Yeah, except it's not just keyboard. It is, it is those things where you have this like eight, this eight funny extra buttons. It's this kind of thing that basically we're just playing around with tools like that, and it was quite fun. So yeah. Anyways, so what was I doing? So yeah, I guess the other thing is I guess the other thing is I mean, of course, like all of these like physical things is all like physical and mental health are like really connected, right? So basically, I was just feeling like very low energy, and I just spent like a lot of, I don't think I was actually. I have no idea if I was actually sick. Like if I was sick and that caused me to go into a slump, or if I was in the slump and that was what got me sick, I'm not sure. But basically, I just ended up staying in bed for like longer than I should have. And I feel like even today, I'm not really in like perfect shape to be either programming or be doing what I'm doing right now. But like we have to do it because we need to make progress. Yeah, I guess that's the other thing, right? Like this is the finals week. I mean, I'm not really taking any finals or participating in any of this myself. So I mean, there's still like some extra deadlines that we probably should do before the semester is over. But those are like, those are what they are. Um, why can I not find the correct thing? Am I led blind? I mean, if I'm really led blind, I just do this, right? Okay, good. So where are we? Oh, I need to do this other thing as well. Is this? Yeah, I don't want 600. I want just 500 here. Okay. And then I want to do this funny. Did I change the magic number to? Yeah, I changed it to 5. I want to cut this down to 4 and see what happens. But do I do it now? How greedy am I? Like I could even just change all of this right now. Do I want to? I mean, if it's 500, then let's fine. Let's go with our gut feeling and guess this would be enough. So I mean, it's always good to be greedy, right? Okay, and then what? And then okay, and then magic number change again. Yeah, but anyways, where was I? A don't even want this now. I just want to do. I mean, this would have been the original intention, right? And then it has the test should pass. Oh, except I want a 4 here, not 5. Okay, yeah, whatever this passes, the result's not valid anyways. But where was I? Yeah, so there is this thing. Um, yeah, where was I? And besides me just being feeling really out of it and not really and being a lot less present than I probably really was hoping. I mean, there's this end of semester thing, but it is also just what it is. So yeah. Um, is this even right? No, like this should be right. Um, I mean that test just now should have passed, but who cares? Okay, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We wanted to do this magic command thing. Um, except we don't even want to do it here. We want to do it here. Yeah, yeah. So I guess the other thing is that I was a what is all of this? I feel like every time I look at this, I just lose like a lot of sim points for no good reasons. I mean, but then yeah. Oh right. So the other thing I did when I was having gone is that I feel like when I'm not like doing I don't know like like sometimes I really have like bad I want I'm not sure if I should call it like bad judgment or whatever, but basically like it was very cold out there and I was just out there for no good reasons and I was out there for like half an hour or an hour or so just because I feel like taking a long walk for no reasons, and it was like like well below freezing. And yeah, because of I am not sure if I caught a cold from that or if I was already sick before that because yeah. So I feel like it's just I tend to do like not good things when I'm already not feeling well and just make things worse. But yeah, um, but I mean, it's good to try to be back, I guess. I mean, I hope soonish I will be, hopefully back to better shape. And I mean, at least the vacation is coming, and maybe you can even do some kind of gaming stream or something soon enough. Yeah, we can always hope, right? So, but anyways, yeah. For now, let's try to be productive just a little bit more. While while this is still while the semester is not over yet. I mean, the funny thing is that like during the break, I will probably still try to be productive, but that is just what it is. Yeah, the other thing is that I feel like yeah, I don't know, like for some days I sleep better than other days, and I feel like I don't know. It would, but I would almost want to say that since I spent so much time in bed in the last couple of days or in the last few days, really, that I would have gotten enough sleep by now. But I don't know. Like yesterday, I feel like last night I just did not sleep well, and I woke up way too early. And now I feel I'm not running on enough sleep, and I'm not sure how much energy I have right now. I mean, this is still programming that I have to do, so I will still try to stay around for a while. But yeah, I guess that is the other thing. Like when I feel like when I feel like when I'm in better shape, at least mentally or what have you, then I will be able to just, program on like 5 hours of sleep or something. But now it's like I just have so little energy. Yeah, I guess that is the other really funny thing that I feel like I'm just, yeah, like this is. Yeah, I guess the other thing is that like a few days ago, I was really thinking about a lot of things that is maybe not completely healthy, and worrying over a lot of things, that are a bit pointless. But because of that, I feel like I did not really like. It's like I slept a lot, but I did not really rest. If that makes any sense. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I really, yeah, this I feel like no, like I feel like at the end of the day, like I need to, yeah, I don't know. It's just something feels off, and I'm not sure how to make it go away, or maybe it just will never go away. So yeah. But anyways, yes, enough of me complaining about this a thing. Let me, because we still need to do programming. So let's set that aside and pretend it does not exist and program. So where are we? Yeah. I mean, either that or we just play piano or do gaming or something like that, right? We do a smaller or we do a shorter programming stream. No, but I mean the thing is I still need to finish this. Oh, I guess the other thing is that there's so much happened that when I was gone like last week. I mean there are some very nice things as well. Like there's this collab between between Ina Bibu and Monster Hunter, right? Where Ina basically designed the outfit for both herself and Bibu. And that is very, how should I say it? Yeah. I mean, I feel like that was actually one of the main reasons why I started watching Ina to begin with, because she just had, I mean, yeah, just that she's very, capable person, I guess. Not sure how to phrase it, but yeah, it's someone I look up to, I guess. It's really nice to see that she's, even though like very early on in her streaming, I mean, whole life streaming thing, she says that she would not do outfit designs, and now she's done like what, three at least. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, and then I mean, there, yeah. And I mean, there's also this other thing that I showed earlier that came from the first tag, right? The Wind by Akeboshi, was it? I think so, right? I mean, I don't have to check. I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. It's a, yeah, from Akeboshi. Yeah. So it was, like it was Naruto's what is it called? First ending theme. And so yeah, it's really nostalgic. And it's also one of the songs that I heard like quite early on when I was trying to wait, it would be really funny if you guys if I okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. That's good. Yeah. It would be so funny if I was just did not actually have mic on the entire time, which would be incredibly funny. Or I mean, I should have checked this as well. Like I'm glad this is off. Otherwise, I'm actually going to get DMCA into oblivion. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So in terms of that, like I mean, it's both very nostalgic. I mean, it's very nostalgic for a few reasons, really. One is of course like watching Naruto on the TV when I was little, and I actually mean TV. I don't mean like streaming services. It's actually we actually just like watching on the TV every day and like a set time slot every day because that's what ancient people do. So there's that, and then there was after that I play a bit of that song on Osu, because there was this bitmap that I don't know how I got the bitmap. I mean, of course, people just download a bunch of bitmap on Osu and start playing them, right? So yeah, I feel like part of it is from that, but also the other part is that I feel like there's one of these songs that I actually, I guess, I mean, I'm not sure if I should even call it study because it was never a very fully organized effort. But like music theory wise, that was one of the songs that I actually spent a bit of time into because the strange, time signature. I'm actually slightly surprised that nobody is talking about that in the comment section of on the first tag thing. Like a time signature is like what 5-4 or something, right? Basically, it's like five is equal to what 3 plus 2. Yeah, so counting is very funny. Yeah, yeah. I mean, because of course other anime songs are either 4-3 or see like 3-4, 3-8. Uh, here and there, but it's usually 4-4. Like yeah, that is. So I feel like I mean, of course, like the complex thing or whatever. But like that song is the first one, the first anime song that I've heard that that is from that uses this yeah uses this. I'm not sure if what's the right term, irregular, I guess, this regular time signature. Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, like actually, I mean, I think I might have seen showing on the on my keyboard already. I actually also did a bit of it on the jam session with my colleague the other day, where I was actually able to like kind of play drums on the MIDI keyboard. I and besides that, I actually also played on the real drum set before for a while. I mean, not very long, but I know like the very basics. And because of that, I'm always like curious about this kind of like irregular rhythm thing. Like, how do you do it right? I mean, I guess it's also really funny that I would say that, and my rhythm with piano cover is still really bad. But yeah, I mean, so I guess I did say I knew only a little, right? But yeah, anyways, let's actually try to take a look at this because I need to actually understand what's going on here. So we have what is called demand BP, which is it is. I mean, I don't want to start throwing jargon at you guys, especially because this is probably looks incredibly boring. Yeah, this is just something that sits inside a quantum computer. I'm not sure if you guys know what FPGAs are, but it's a chip. Yeah, so it's hardware, it's electronics or whatever. It sits inside a quantum computer and it's doing this entire thing. Right now I have this piece from here to here, but then I need to somehow add the rest. So that is what I'm doing, what we're doing today. I mean, what we are doing from here on in the last like what, 10 minutes, 15? Half an hour. Wow. Yeah, in the last half an hour, I've basically just been optimizing the what I've done already here. But now I think I'm happy with I mean, chances are the thing is not gonna be happy. But if it is, then maybe I'll be happy as well. Mm, timing. Is it happy? Like, the thing is cut off, isn't it? Eh, if the thing is cut off, how do I? Yeah, time constraints are not met. Okay, that is unlucky. Does it say why? Well, oh, that's a very big number. Okay, fine. More optimization it is. Oh, I never closed that tab, did I? Okay. Good to know. So what do I do here? Yeah, maybe just a little bit more optimization before I go to implement the other thing. So I will do this. I will do a this, and I will do a not this, but maybe this. And then do this, just a sanity check. Oh, it's not going to pass. I'm just going to cancel it because I already know this is terrible. And then I would change this number to 5 because that is how this kind of boring things go. That there is gotta be a better way of doing this. Like, yeah, I feel like this kind of like hardware design is like never actually clean. But yeah. Okay. I mean, if this works, then we can go back to a yeah, I guess this would also mean that there's not as much optimization we can do as I was hoping. But anyways, yeah. So optimization aside, we need to figure out how to get this into this. So what do I have? Well, this is saying that where what is the convergence? Okay, so if you converge, then okay, so this actually is missing this piece. I need to add this, and then after I add this, I will need to. Oh man, a lot of this is just a little bit annoying. I mean, it's not super hard. It's just annoying. Let me see. Yeah. Actually, now I'm actually quite curious if the if the sound balance is even okay. I'm worried that I'm actually just mumbling and you guys cannot even hear me. So yeah. Oh, the other VTuber collab thing that people have been into these days. Yeah, I'm low. How do I make myself a bit less low? I mean, I can speak louder, but I mean, my energy is low enough that yeah, I can try, yeah. Okay, let's see if this helps. Or I can just put the microphone closer to my mouth and hopefully things are still okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen to myself and see if the thing actually works because I don't know a better way of debugging this. I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I mean I can bump this by like 5 decibel, but I think if I bump it like that, then this thing is just going to, how should I say it? Then the thing is just going to sound distorted like it did last time. So I don't know. I feel like I just need to buy a better mic for maybe for Christmas or something. Yeah, I mean it's between that or yeah, I know. I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, or I don't know. Maybe like next time I have more energy, I speak a bit louder. And for now, we just work with what we have because yeah. Okay. So what, or I don't know, the other thing we can kind of hope is that I can get some caffeine into my system, and then I will be speaking a bit louder and have a bit more energy in a bit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, so we need this, and then we need to say, yeah, this is literally just a magic number, but okay, fine. So we have this, and then we pick, what is this? Yeah, what is this doing? So what's this S? Sure, I thought I understood. I thought I knew what this is doing, but maybe not. Oh no, this is just number of solutions to be found, and then you have a solution. Yeah, okay. So you use final marginals. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Then you say that. Okay, but then how do you know which? No, there is this decoding quality thing that it is just not using. Is it literally just, oh wait, what? This is, oh, this is doing a decoding quality thing, which I would need to do in parallel, right? Because here is, okay, so let me see, okay, this is a small headache. Let me see. What is this? Slam down. Okay. Or what is this trying to do intuitively? This is trying to say that let's see. Mm, yeah, what are all these funny symbols? This is a is saying that a, oh, this is a hard decision. So okay, so this is a hard decision, and you're saying if this is that, then you are a okay, so what are these lambdas? Lambdas is some kind of like priors, or lambdas priors. Might make sense. Might make sense. What's this? Um, yeah, what is this? Um, why are they using all of these kind of funny looking symbols that are making things harder than they should be? Wait, this is not even like, no, like lambda is. Am I even looking at the right place? So you're saying that? Well, okay, fine. So, oh, like this is memory strength. It doesn't say. Oh, so you have error probabilities, and this. So this is the prior, right? So you have this. I mean, this is a log prior. So you basically say that the decoding quality is the a okay, the decoding quality is the sum of log prior of your a yeah things. Okay, that is fine. And then you say that a if the decoding quality is better than the ones before, then that is the one you remember. And then at the end you just return, what's this? A return if you found anything at all. And if you have found anything, then you return it. Otherwise, you don't. Okay. This entire thing is just, how should I say it? Like, I feel tired just looking at it. Like, this is exactly a kind of, I don't know. Like, huh. I mean, it is. I'm not saying this is like, how should I even say this? Like, this is, the work itself is meaningful. It's just, yes. Okay, fine. So what do we have? Um. Okay, so there's like list of like 3 or 4 or 5 or however many things that we need to do, and we need to make sure that we do all of them correctly. Especially because this thing is super hard to debug, so we just kind of have to make sure we get all of it right the first try. Yeah. Okay. So how do we do that? Well, the obvious thing. Well, okay. Let's see. So we will. Okay. So now we have something that looks like this, but not really, because it's missing. Well, it's missing this. The other thing is I want to do this in parallel. I don't want to. I don't want this to eat my clock cycles. That is stupid. Yeah. I mean, there's more than one stupid things here. There's just yeah. Yeah, there's like a million stupid things here. But okay. So, okay, yeah, I guess there's also this like hardware random number generation thing that I will have to write down as well. Okay, yeah. You know what? Oh, shoot. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just accidentally knocked my chopsticks out of my cup of tea. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so so what is this? This is for another project that's not useful. Okay, so what do I want to do? I want to do a random number generation. Then I want to do what for a in this is in every what is being randomized here. Hmm. This is being set how often? This is being set for every yeah, of course. So wait, demand BP. So what is? I mean, something is being re-randomized here, but what? Let me see. Memory strength. Oh, so this is like the thing is just randomized upfront, and then you are saying, and then it is used here. Okay. Okay, so memory strengths are part of a where is this? Okay, so memory strength is used here, and then this is used a equation. Use at this funny looking equations. Hmm. I feel like I just don't remember how any of this works, but anyways, um, yeah, this is not how. What? You are saying what? You're saying a yeah, what do you even mean by memory? This entire thing makes no sense. Mm, Tim Kizu just like shut all of this off and just go back to sleep and just sleep forever and ever. Because this is just not yeah. Like I actually don't see what is this. Yeah, I guess the other funny thing is I sent the sent my cover from the other day to my colleague, so there's a chance that they will be, they will see this and see me complaining about this project. So there's that. Maybe I should not complain so much. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. I mean, I programmed this like I don't know how long ago, so I should know how this works. I just don't remember. I mean, I could probably remember if I try, but you're saying that okay, yeah, this is fine. So I just need to okay, how do I even say this? I guess yeah. Okay. Now that is happy with me. So at least we optimized. So which one is which? Okay, that is remote that I don't need, and this is this that I will grab. And then a okay, yeah, good to know. Um, close this as well. Don't need it anymore. Now where are we? I guess the other option that is maybe easier is to the sorry, need to get microphone closer to my mouth. But I guess the other option, which is maybe easier, is for me to just like close off these programming things, and I don't know, just get on the piano or something and start slacking off. I mean, I guess it's too early to really just fire up a video game because yeah, it's just in principle, like it's just a principle thing that is not good to at least you know, yeah, do it before like 5 p.m. or whatever normal time people get off work. But yeah, I feel like this entire thing is just I don't know. I feel like every time I I also feel kind of bad that I feel like like last time and this time as well. I just turned on the stream and then there's just and still I am still like just very low energy and very low motivation and just nothing feels right and this and that. But yeah, I don't know. Um Yeah, I guess that is the other funny thing, right? That like I still remember like I don't know how many streams ago I was actually able to like chat while being productive, and now I'm not even doing either. Like I'm not super productive now, just staring at this blankly and not sure what to do. I'm not chatting about anything interesting either, which is like kind of the worst of both worlds. Yeah. So what do we have? Oh, I guess here's the other funny slash unfortunate thing. Actually, yeah, bring back. I did. Okay, yeah. So I actually accidentally left the pen for my drawing tablet at my office, and I thought I lost it for a bit. So I was just so there was just a few days where things were just a bit unsure. And I actually had to go to the office earlier today to pick up the pen, and I was not sure when will I come back. Like when will I be back? So that's why the stream time got moved a bit today. But yeah, I mean, I guess maybe a compromise is that I should at least attempt to remember how this works. Wait, these are priors. These are not memories. So what are memories? Um, mean okay. Huh? So this is okay. So you have this message as well. Let me see. Hmm. There's so much heuristics and stuff that makes no sense. but whatever. I'm kind of past it already. So, okay, so this part is this, which is memoryless, and this is, of course, memoryless, and these are just the incoming messages, which is also memoryless. Okay, so this entire thing is memoryless. How about this? This is saying that, well, here's my prior thing, plus, well, this is just the incoming thing, which this is memoryless. So all the memories has to be in there. So what are these? Um, is it true? I feel like there's some very strange things here. Okay, fine. Let's scroll up a little bit to see what about the other memory things. A search. Yeah, oh right. I guess the other thing is that I feel like there's just a on some it's arbitrary name. That's why Y is a yeah, so it's relay because Y is just Y memory. That's funny. But I guess this happens all the time. Okay, whatever. Hey, let me see. Yeah, but like how exactly is this treated? Like a lot of this is just no. I mean, I'm no point in complaining this. I just figure out what's going on here. Okay, so the bias term is initial initial marginal, and the biases are well a mix between the initial margin. No, hmm? What's this? This is what is going on here? Um, feel like I don't know. I feel like soonish. I will actually just go to sleep because this is just so bad. Like I feel like I don't know. I really feel kind of bad that I just like both last time and this time I just turned on the stream, being like just just being so yeah, but I feel like this is the hard part. That is either I turn on the stream even though I don't feel, I don't know, even though I'm not on top condition, or I just am gone for like 2 or 3 or however many weeks, and I really feel I'm not happy with either. Yeah, and especially because like this being well, no, like, I mean, the other thing is that this is the finals week, so maybe this is just worse than usual. Maybe it would not be this bad usually. So yeah, um, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and the what was I going to say? Yeah, yeah. I mean, at least from the audience side, like I was saying before, like I really like right now the amount of me being not around is, how should I say it? I'm already around less than how I would like from the viewer's perspective. Is maybe the way I would put it. So yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Anyways. Yeah, so anyways, this actually, now that I've had just a little bit more caffeine and a little bit, just a little bit more energy, let's see what do we have. Mm, so the bias is this, but then this is, can I just, would it be faster if I just read the code? I feel like it might. Because I feel like at least I understand my own code, and I don't understand this. And that is really funny because I understand my own code and I understand my colleagues' code, and maybe that's more than I need. Okay, so what is this? This is v2c. This is variable. So you have okay. So the bias is this. Then let me see. Is is all of this just fixed? I mean, cannot be right. Oh, because wait, what? So, huh? Okay, so on the first iteration, the bias is just a prior probability, which makes sense. And after that, you compute this funny looking thing, which is that you have a either, okay, so you have some whatever memory thing, where your next bias is, well, okay, so the prior fits into bias. Does bias fit back into prior? No, right? Prior is just fixed. Yeah, okay. So, okay. So this term is effectively fixed. And then this is this, and this is LR is the current leaf. Okay, so you're saying that your thing is, oh, so it's just the amount of memory you have of your initial state. So that so a your bias is a mix of the initial condition. It's a predetermined mix of the initial condition, preset mix of the initial condition and and whatever you have on in the last round. Yeah, okay. That is somewhat sensible. I also this code looks like garbage. Okay, do this, do that. Let's a little bit better. Good, good. Um, do I even need this in there? Like this could literally just be like outside, right? Because this is yeah, whatever. Not that it really matters. Yeah, because in any other state, this could be just set to whatever, I think. But anyways, yeah. So what does all this say about what I'm trying to do here? Okay, so now, I mean, okay, so, right, okay, so where is RNG? Well, the RNG is in every variable node, in every variable vertex. A yeah, to reset gamma. Okay. I guess that is also there's also this thing where you have gamma in, but that is no longer necessary. It's a big decimal. Of course it is. Of course it would be. Okay, yeah, whatever. At this point, this is really yeah. Okay. Okay. And then you want to compute. We want to compute decoding quality. Uh, in parallel. Okay, and then we want to, oh, there are more states than I like, because there's also need to a count, well, okay, so there's count iterations each leg, and then count number of legs. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of counting going on. Let me see, though. So basically, you are saying, okay, yeah. So this is what we anyways need to have, and then we need to count this, and then each let me blow my nose. Oh, did I not hardware mute? Well, sorry about that then. Was going to hit it and didn't apparently didn't go off. Whatever. Okay. So where are we? We are saying that yeah. I feel like huh. Okay, yeah, anyways, yeah, let's try a little bit more. Because this kind of project, whether I say it or not, is what actually matters. I mean, hopefully one day I will be able to say it better, but at least for now, like, I mean, this, if even if we see, like, what is this? Well, I mean, this is a, yeah. And then this is like, I mean, right? So this is something that, like this is real research here. Like this is as close to the real deal as it gets. But yeah. Like I mean of course we're not the one who wrote this, we're just the one who is making use of this technique. So yeah, so we are still not like, at the center of it, but we are, anyways, yeah, we are somewhere close. We are close enough that what we are with what I'm doing right now actually matters. I don't know. I mean, we always hope it matters, right? But we never know for sure. Yeah. Um. Okay, so there's a lot of counting going on. So too many legs, like spider. Amazing. Anyways, so okay. So each leg can end in a okay, yeah. Can I just do one extra? Well, yeah, I feel like when or if the thing's about to fail, what do I do, right? Because if I run out of this, then what do I even how should I say it? Like when I run out of number of legs, do I mean like there's different like failure modes or whatever. I don't know what's the correct term. Um, maybe this is no like I was going to suggest something stupid, and well maybe it's not stupid at the end of the day. It's just like okay yeah I mean there's quite a few different ways that things can go, right? Basically a that we can either what is it called? If it lets me draw, okay. So basically, I mean, I don't have my drawing tablet set up, but whatever. So this could just give me a what? Run out of no yeah, run out of iterations, and then or it or I don't know, or it converges early, whatever early means. Or there's this last possibility that makes programming this really annoying, which is converges on the final iteration. And there's some race conditions over here, right? Because I want things to go like I want things to be done in parallel. Unless I just let the controller be the center of it, of everything. Let me see. A Okay, maybe that is fine. Question mark. So let's say, okay, so let's say the controller knows how many solutions that. Yeah, okay. So the controller knows if a solution has been found. Maybe that is the maybe that is the thing that we need to use. So controller has this okay, yeah. So I was worried about, yeah, I was worried about things between this and this. Like, is there a race condition? Like, how do I know which of these two cases? Who decides which of these two cases are we sitting in? And I think it's a controller who decides. Okay, so the controller basically keeps the number of iterations. That's amazing. Wait, but I don't want this. Okay, yeah. I don't know how to draw UMLs. This is probably a closer guess. Yeah. Or I guess legs. Yeah, just to be more precise. Okay. So then basically on the last leg, it would check. Um, right. So on the last leg, it would still check convergence. And if on the last leg nothing converges, then it is just going to output failure. Otherwise, it will just wait, right? Yeah. What? The thing is that there is this external. I don't even know if this should. I don't even know how parallel things should be. I mean, there should be a parallel process that checks the coding quality. So, okay, yeah. So, oh, but that is going to just make the critical path longer if I'm not careful with this. But anyways, okay. So there's this decoding quality nonsense thing. Okay. So basically okay, so decoding quality. This is going to wait. Do I even care? I mean, the thing is that no. Like this is the controller knows. So, like okay. So the thing is that if it converges on the final iteration, then we already know that is a correct. Then that is the only output that you have. You just output it and you're done. Otherwise, what do you do? Otherwise, you just say that well, let me see. Otherwise, you have yeah, I mean, otherwise something has to. Well, I guess here's a funny thing, right? Before you even send a thing to evaluate the coding quality, you already know how many solutions you have, and you are accepting on a fixed number of solutions. You are not, you don't have to wait for this piece to reply before you do anything. So you basically just say that okay, so whenever you are happy, question mark. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like whenever you are either happy or out of iterations, you just wait for huh. Unless this piece directly outputs the best thing and you just read off of it. Maybe that is more sensible. Yeah, like this thing can literally have its own output pin, right? Basically this thing knows the best yeah, so this thing knows the evaluator. The thing knows the um best decoding quality so far and the corresponding syndromes. Okay, or not syndromes, corresponding poly corrections. Okay, so now basically as soon as the controller decides that it is happy, it basically just waits a fixed number of cycles for the decoding quality. What? Huh? I did not. I did nothing. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Best decoding quality encountered. And then what? And then a corresponding poly syndrome. Okay. I mean, there's this edge case where you have only one valid thing, in which case you actually kind of don't need to wait. Otherwise, you do wait. So what do I do here? This thing can be a Do I want it to be a what is it called? A valid ready thing, maybe. Hmm. Okay, realistically speaking, how many clock cycles is this? This is saying that, well, now I have a I'm summing over I'm adding up. Well, this is a global thing, right? So I need to tag the entire graph and just, oh, ew. This is very global. Like, this is so global that this is just going to destroy us. Like, this is, like, the bigger the graph is, the longer this runs. The runtime of this is not constant. It's not like the runtime of everything else is constant. This is literally the bigger your thing is, the longer it runs. Which is annoying to say the very least. Okay, sure. So what do we have? Okay, so with let's say, I think the thing to do is really just a I mean, the thing to do is still just say, is just send a signal here. Every time it finds a poly, every time it converges, regardless of if it's last one or not, it just sends a candidate poly corrections. Okay, and then it's funny how we're like, I don't know, 1.5 hour in, and and all we have is this. That is that. But anyways, yeah. At least now I feel slightly more motivated finally. Yeah, I feel like it was just earlier. There was so much chaos, and I just didn't know how to get a good grasp on everything. And now I think I do now. It's so nice that people get to interact with their Oshi. Although I'm not even sure if I want to. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I do one day. Not ready for anything. One day maybe I will. I really don't know. But yeah. I guess the other thing is I also thought a lot in the last few days, and the thing is that like when I don't know, when this streaming thing like gets off ground, will my current Oshi still be around? Would I still have them as my Oshi, or would I have switched by that point? I really don't know, and this kind of scares me to think about, to be honest. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be scared because maybe at any point there's so many VTubers out there, right? So I will always like someone out there. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't be worried. Hmm. Yeah, I guess maybe the news with like Amane Kanata really, I don't know. Even though I don't like, I mean, of course, I watch clips of her and I know about her, but I don't like follow her very actively. But still, like this is something that, how should I say it? This is still something that, just kind of makes me think, what if, I mean, this time it's her, but what if next time it's my Oshi who has to leave and then move out, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, so back to this before we digress a bit more. Okay, so what do we? At some point, I need to make new cup of tea as well. There's this strange thing that Trader Joe's is doing. This is a mix of, how should I say it? This is a mix of between tea and coffee, which I guess is not that strange because there's this thing called dirty chai, which is just chai tea with coffee. But then this is literally just like maple espresso black tea blend. I was actually thinking when they say espresso, they just mean it's like very concentrated tea or whatever. But no, it's actually espresso coffee. And I mean, it didn't taste bad at all. It's just very, how should I say it? Yeah, surprising that they would do things like this. But anyways, yeah, I guess the other thing is that my stomach has been upset in the last like day or two, but now I'm feeling a bit better. So there's that. I mean, I also went on campus just so I can get some salad, and now I think that helped a little bit. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, so where are we? Well, now we have this, and then what do we want to do with this? Um. Yeah. How should I? Hmm. Okay, so I programmed this because this is anyways why I have to program, yeah. And then so I program this and then I basically say that okay, this is a do I want this to be a yeah, like I how do I want the protocol to go is the question, right? So this thing knows when it is done and knows to grab the solution from here. I guess the question is how do I care about this specific case? Um, I mean, I feel like that's the awkward thing about this entire design is that like all of this is like on the far right tail of this very nice, how should I say it? Like okay, so you have something that looks like this, and you have something that looks like this, and you have something that looks like this, right? And I mean, okay, my drawing is crap. Like this should not go higher. But anyways, like this should like go very yeah. And I feel like everything we're doing is dealing with this, which I don't know if we care. Yeah. So and especially this case, it's like point whatever 0.001% of the of the situations that you would normally encounter. So it's like, what do we? Is this even observable? like, like how is this even worth optimizing? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So let's see. I mean, I guess I can also just build this good enough so it wouldn't really matter, right? So basically, the entire thing is done when both the controller and the evaluator say, yeah, how about this? The actual output is done when they both say they are done. So what does it mean? Let me think. So actually, no, like in fact, if you find nothing, the controller can just shut off right there after a single clock cycle of asserting or whatever. The like, I don't know what is the right term for this. Like like set a signal to be high for a single clock cycle. Let's look at top hat. Yeah. Doing that for a single clock cycle, and then it's done for failure. And for success, basically I can just say what? I can just say that you have a output if the quality evaluator gives you something and the controller is just and the controller is not doing much. Controller is idling. It's maybe the correct thing to say. Yeah, okay, good. That is okay. In that case, we never have to worry about. Well, I guess I still need to do counting, but I would not need to. Things are frozen. That's amazing. Very good. Okay, so I mean, I still need to count this. I still need to count that, and this is, I mean, just by design. This is okay. Seems like what is on the board is consistent with all of this. And now we have a slightly better idea on how to build all of this. Yeah, I feel like this kind of whiteboard exercise, even if you don't have a actual what is it called, a drawing tablet, or in my case, when you are too lazy to set it up, it's always good to at least put something on the board and understand a bit better what the heck is going on here. I should not curse, so we are say so. I mean, yeah. Okay, so where are we? Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, like one of these days I should do a Japanese studying stream. Maybe I can even do that. Like, no, maybe not today, right? But like sometime over the break, we should do that. Yeah, because I really want to show you guys like where I am in terms of Japanese studying, and also because I haven't gotten, I haven't studied for a bit. I mean, part of it is literally because I'm already where I need to be, which is to understand understand my Oshi say stream. But yeah, I mean, so I mean that is already accomplished. I mean, I can still push forward and eventually get like N2 or something, but yeah. Anyways, so where are we? Well, we need this, and then we need a top level, right? So we need to say that okay. So first of all, like none of this actually matters. Okay, so none of this seems to matter. But what we actually need is a top level. So maybe let me do this. So what we need is actually a top level. Can I draw with a mouse? More or less, not very well. Okay, so I have a top level, and I say that and I say what? And I say this is a Okay, so this is what done is a done if controller idle and decoding and quality evaluator output valid. Okay, and then the output would be normally be, well, let me see, a wait, oh, you have more than one possible output, right? A or this can also be a yeah, failed if controller signals failure. Okay, failed if controller signals failure. Done if controller idle, and yeah, okay, good. Do I need to? Yeah, I guess the question is if I no, like this can be valid for, yeah, what should this be? a like there's no back pressure here, right? It's literally just a flow, right? So this is, yeah, I think this is, yeah, I think this is a flow. How do I even, yeah, you know what, just I don't know what's the right symbol of saying it's a flow, but whatever. This is a flow, and this is also a flow. Yeah, maybe we can just use this as a symbol for a flow for now. For lack of better one. Okay. Then this will be a flow of a poly. Now this is going to look very bad, but whatever. Okay, poly on set of vertices. I mean on set of variable nodes. Okay, and then a yeah, actually maybe I should draw the arrow this way. Okay, and then done if do I need a single? Let me think because this is a bit strange. Like, okay, I mean there has to be different inputs and outputs now. So now the input is still, well, there's no input gamma anymore. There's just input a syndromes. Okay. Well, I mean there should be back pressure here. So this should be a what? This should be a stream of a syndromes. Okay. And then it is saying that a let me see. So this, so after this I need to make sure, does the top level literally just keep a what is it called, a boolean, and says that a and check if this has been done or if something has failed, and then basically just say, yeah, maybe the ready bit should literally just be that, right? The ready bit should just be what is it called? Yeah, ready should just be a should just be registered, should just be registered. Okay, so maybe I can attempt to write that so I don't forget. So this is a what is it? Ready is registered. Okay, and then it basically just, a yeah. And then once I tag this, it is, well, I guess the other term is busy, which is the but I think this is fine. Busy is just, maybe ready is the more standard terminology, and busy is just not ready. Okay, and then basically I would just say that while it's ready, I just kind of poke the controller every a what is it called? I feel like it's slightly poor form to wrap a state machine inside another state machine. So we have a state machine and we have another one on top of it. But it's what it is, right? Okay, so let's see. That is kind of what we have. Then what? Then we want to. Okay, first of all, this is just. Huh. Well, okay, fine. This is a lot of this is fine, right? It's just what is going? Why do I have a special tenor graph for demand? I don't fully get it. Oh, because I have a different set of states. That of course gives me a different set of very nice things. Okay, how about controller? I need different controller as well. Okay, so fine. So relay needs different controllers, and do we have different set of states, or is this okay? Let me think. Um, I mean, I mean the state transition has to be different because there is counting. But in terms of do we actually have new states? I kind of don't think so, right? Because you can just say that, well, I mean, how do I do this? If you have what? Yeah, every time you check if something converges, then I'm pretty sure this is fine. Yeah, I mean, this is no longer a single cycle, so let's get rid of this. And it's not missing anything more anymore. What? I feel I'm actually just lost so much of my mind right now. Um, do I care? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't care. Whatever. I mean, there's no end to caring, and I'm not the type to care about any of it. Okay. So what's going on? What is this? Why do I feel like this at the same time says a lot and says nothing at the same time? Is it literally just doing this and that's the beginning and the end of it? Okay, that's good. That is good to see, I guess. Okay, fine. Anyway, so these two stays the way they are. Controller needs a new one, of course. Top level needs a new one. Tenor graph can use the same tenor graph, right? Yeah, let's just keep the same graph. Vertex, need a new vertex. Okay, good. So, uh, do I first just, do I first commit or what? Yeah, I feel like this is something I never got, that like for tiny things, maintenance, things like this, like, do I really create a new commit like, do I really create a new commit, or do I just, just treat as part of the next one? I feel like neither solution is like perfect, but I also don't want to merge it with a previous commit. And I don't want to rewrite history either. Like there's a lot of headaches here. Anyways, yeah. I mean I feel I should just keep I just, stick with one of the options and move forward with it. Because I feel like there's never a good I mean, it's either I commit now or I don't, right? And I feel like I should commit now. Uh, yeah, except it doesn't let me. That is perfect. That is because I don't have the thing set up. How do I fix this then? Let me think. I mean, it's do this, right? Where is the thing? Is this on my local? Is it this? And then oh, that's not fun. Okay then. So what if I do? What if I move outside of my dev container like this? Then I will be able to commit, right? Oh, this is just so much unnecessary headache. Is this even? I mean, this looks I don't know if this is the correct thing that I'm looking at. Okay, yeah. Remove outdated comments. Okay, this should for real. Why? Kidding. Um, that is some bug if I've ever seen one. How do I even? I mean, VS Code should have. Can I mean, I could do this, but that looks so ugly that I feel like I don't want to do that either. Whatever, let's not commit. This is actually just so much of a headache. Or fine, the other option is to say that we are not signing a commit. Okay, so how do you, yeah, reopen? And how do you, uh, okay, you do this, and then, oh, so you want to, okay, yeah, um, good to know. So I'll be able to do this, and then I should be able to do this now, right? Okay, good. Okay. Um. Okay, cool. Perfect. Now what? Now I will actually want to do this. Okay. Um. If I work hard enough, I can actually finish all of this today. But do I want to? I mean, it's good to do partially because then I just get it off the top of my head, and I never have to worry about it ever again. Or at least I can move on to other possibly more interesting things. Um, yeah, just how much do I want to push this, right? Um, you know what? Let me make tea, and then we can just do something. How do I there? Okay, good. Yeah. Ironically, I feel like having turned on the camera might be like the single most productive thing that I've done today. Because I feel like if I didn't do that, if I hadn't done that, I probably would have just gone to sleep. Like, I don't know, an hour ago. And now I'm actually trying to get programming done. Or, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So, what do we do here? We basically say that well, this is not new. This is new, so I need to copy. And this is new, and this is not new. This is not new. This is also new. Okay, good. Wait, tenor graph. variables. How are gammas fed into variables right now? Gammas are, well, okay. Big decimal, except, well, yeah, where are they instantiated? You have this, which is just not necessary. But because you have a different variable type, you have to have a different tenor graph type. So you have a, so there's no going around this anyways. Okay, good to know. So now this is relay, and then a, let's see, I feel like a lot of these organizational things will be like come back and bite me later, but I guess they can, like they can when they do, right? Okay, so now tenor graph and controller. There is your usual state machine stuff, of course. Yeah, whatever. Um, good. Yeah, not the best comment I've written, but not the worst either. Okay. That is good. So now, I don't know, like just 0 for now, I guess. Just making sure everything actually compiles before I do anything else funny. So what, right? I feel like a lot of this is just never going to compile. But oh well. Okay, so what do we have? Well, this is just not taking a gamma anymore because it's randomized. And then you do a, well, first of all, I need to, I've been listening to some stuff like way too long. I don't know what else do I, yeah, I guess the other things, okay. Of course, yeah, FF14, wait, but no, like, wait, what? FF14, there's a Chinese version now? How? Oh, there is! What? How? That is incredible. Like, wasn't there only like Japanese and English version for us Taiwanese people to pick from? I mean, there's also the the mainland China simplified Chinese version, but I did not think there's this traditional Taiwanese language version. That is incredible. It's actually incredible. Oh, and last time Ina was doing some watch along during her stream of some other people's stream. I kind of am tempted to do that as well because I actually still have some streams that I want to catch up on. But maybe I shouldn't. Otherwise I would actually like no, like there's no point of like I cannot do React content while programming. That is just not a thing. Yeah, I mean this seems so really yeah. It's so how should I say it? Such a huge construct. How such a huge contrast that like at the beginning, like I mean I know you guys cannot hear it, but like this part and also the part near the end where it was like what a not this but yeah this like that is I mean this there's Spanish translation, but what so she actually didn't say that. But anyways, just those parts and where she spoke and her actual singing voice were so different. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. I mean, what could have been? Anyways, let's just make sure our thing actually compiles. Okay, so I mean, this would just make it automatically pick up the correct thing, I guess. Except now I need to do import. Oh, not from there. I will have to do what? Import believe q daemon and then what? who are the check nodes? Just check, right? I think it's just this, right? And then I also need to import a state. Yeah. Wait. No, this thing does not need to know about state. Yeah, this thing doesn't. So I just need to do this, copy, and paste, and also this. And I need to rename this. Okay, I feel like this entire thing is going to be a huge headache to debug. So let me think. I think kind of the best I could hope for is to just run it on some test data and watch it converge, right? You blow my nose 1 minute. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, like in terms of testing, there's pretty much only we can still test that it converges, and maybe or it converges to something that looks reasonable, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's blow my nose. This no urgy thing's funny. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So where are we? Sorry. Yeah. Where are we? We don't want this anymore, and I mean, a lot of this is not going to compile. But wait, does this not need to know about? Okay, so it doesn't know about that. Yeah, I mean, it should still. No, this is a top level, and because this is a top level, it does it even need to know about um it does not need to know about states. Oh, it does. Yeah. I mean, except this part has to be different now. But yeah, you know what? Let's just keep it until we don't need anymore. So copy and okay. So this thing needs to know about state and about checks. And then now let's first check if the thing at least compiles or synthesize rather. So how do I output the Verilog here? There has to be some ways to give me Verilog. Unless I never roll one, in which case there would be no Verilog, but okay. Yeah, why not? So this is what? This is a relay Verilog extends app, and then sure. So I just do um how do I write a Verilog onto a file? Unless it's already written, but I don't think it is. I guess I look up reference because I don't know. Yeah, there has to be some reference I can use. So let me see here. Sure. No, I think it's I don't remember where is everything. Like it's been way too long since I've looked at this. Okay. So now you have uh, what is this? Oh. What is this? I feel like I don't understand any of this. Not that I have to, but okay. Don't need this, and then don't need Wait, no, like, but why can I just not do, like, what's the difference between this and this? Like, if I just do spinal verilog, then what does it give me? Spinal verilog, and then you will, yeah, okay. So this is just going to give me something sensible, I think. Okay, then let me try this. I mean, it's not going to compile, of course not, but one day it will. Oh, it didn't even save. Okay. I mean, this is going to, oh, this is not going to break for million reasons, but whatever. What is going on here? Okay, so variables need to know about states. That is easy. Believe Q dmem state. And then let me see. Tenor graph needs to know about state. And then too many arguments because the top level generates a tenor graph without gammas. Right. And then okay. In a variable you have gamma is sure, I don't care whichever way. And then what? And then gamma in is also yeah, whatever. Oh, except here I don't have the wait. Oh, this is the mem. I mean to do spinal verilog on relay. Okay, I mean okay, so it compiles this I guess decent a reassurance, but now I mean of course I need to actually make it compile for the right thing as well. So let's see. Okay. I mean, if you can generate this, you can generate the other thing as well, I think. I hope. Okay, a huge Verilog file, terrifying, but whatever. This is... Oh, that's actually huge. Wait, do I care about this? Maybe I don't. Okay, whatever. Okay, because you have... Yeah, because this does not have gammas. Yeah, so it's just trying to get something off the ground. I mean, yeah, there's this the first tech thing, which is amazing. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Um, maybe I can say what's the in terms of this streaming thing. I can say what's the worst case scenario here, which is that I just always do this kind of boring things, but then but then one day I eventually get a PhD or be called doctor or whatever, and then I still keep producing this terrible content, but people watch because then either people watch or people don't watch, and I feel like both results are maybe what I would hate. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to figure out a way to do a bit better in terms of, yeah, because I feel like this kind of programming stream, there's still good, a like people do programming streams and they, like they do it well. At least do it better than whatever heck I'm doing now. So I just need to figure out how to do it better. Either that or I need to find my own style, which is, the get better at multitasking and actually chat while doing this instead of, chat for like 3 sentences and then debug for like 30. Yeah. Mm. Or I don't know, maybe this is good content. I doubt it, but yeah. No, I feel like this is good content for like 0.1%, no, less than that of the population. So there's that. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, no, I feel like, I'm not sure, like, there are always people, I'm not sure if they are trying to be polite or if they have something to gain or this or that. But, like, okay, I'm talking about two different set of people here, but there are always people who are, interested in your research. Yeah, some of them are actually just genuinely trying to be friendly. I really appreciate that. And I also feel like there are also some other people that are just, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. But actually, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. So maybe I should just say I didn't say anything. Good. Yeah. Actually, like, I feel like soonish. I really want to watch Ina's new outfit reveal stream. But I feel like at some point, I feel like I don't know. This is also really, maybe not so strange in terms of this Gachikoi Oshi thing, but basically, the more I watch and the more I watch and listen to Kotoha, she just kind of replaces, a yeah, replaces how I feel for Ina before. But I feel like this is but regardless of that, like, I still think Ina is a very good streamer and all of that, and I still want to watch her outfit reveal because it is still outfit reveal and still something that she designed for herself, and I still want to, I still want to watch that stream sometime. It's just so much backlog. There's also this Kotoha's a Minecraft thing. I actually don't know what they were doing, but I actually missed that stream as well. It was so sad. Yeah, I think it was like for one of those days where I just kind of spent the entire day sleeping. And I feel I missed so much in the last few days. I actually, like, one of my friends has a exam, has an oral exam, and I also, it's one of those, no, it's complicated, but it says it's oral exam, but it's actually, a presentation that anyone can go watch. And I really hope that I would find the time to go watch, but then I just spent the entire day sleeping in the last few days, and I just missed it, and I was so sad. I was just out of it for everything interesting. Yeah, it was bad. Like, what I was doing was really bad, and I really wish I could have redo for the last few days. Yeah, I don't know. uh, yeah, but I guess that's also just how it goes, right? Well, I don't want to say as a human or as a INFP or as a whatever, but like you get, or even as a grad student, I think it's just me, but I get sent checked, like, yeah, and when I get sent checked, I get sent checked. So yeah. Yeah, and I just need a bit of time. Yeah. Anyways, so back to what we're doing. A Yeah, instead of scrolling through this mindlessly, let's actually you know what? Let's actually say that copy a daemon pieces to relay folder. Okay, and then what do we do? And then we want to say there's this decoding quality. Um, quality quality evaluation. Okay. So now I have what? Oh, this is okay. Now there's this $1 million question. Like, how many things are you allowed to add each clock cycle? I don't know. I mean, if I could just be very wise code and just make it a binary addition tree. In fact, that might even be something that the final HDL already gives me, and then I can just just fold the entire thing down. Is that what I want to do? In fact, do I? Maybe I already have one myself, right? Because for variables, isn't that what you do? Oh, except some of messages is a yeah, how am I doing this? Sum of messages. There's this number n, and there's no. Oh, okay. That is somewhat promising. Question mark. So do I use this? I okay. So that is reassuring, I guess, because then what I would do is just say that a n is just the set of a okay, so this might not be so bad. Because I just say this is the entire graph. And I basically just say that okay, now the message is I just filter the message by wait, no, this is pairs. Um are pairs this type? Maybe they are. Are they? Pair is the right type. Okay, so let's go to wait. Do I wait? What am I adding? I am adding log pairs, right? I'm adding log pairs, and these are right. Are these log pairs? This should be right. What are these? I feel like this is just terrible. What is lambda? Like this is this is a what is this notation? This is setting all of this to this. Okay, so this is yeah, that is just log prior. So you want to say that a I mean presumably this are already logged, because otherwise we just have I mean we're not going to log this in hardware. That is crazy. Um, sorry, allergies. 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. And I know that was like more than 7 seconds of dead air, which is maybe what you don't want to broadcast. But unfortunately, biology is biology. So okay, okay. So now this, so I just need to. So this is literally I just filter all the priors with the syndromes, and then a 1 minute. why is this so bad? That and I was going that and I was going to make tea like I don't know like 20 minutes ago, and now the water kettle is cooled down. And I still have a couple sip of my last cup of tea. I need to finish it and get new ones. What is all this? Yeah. I'm also debating if I should go like add milk to a tea to make it a bit better. Otherwise, this is just. I mean, black tea with honey is not bad at all. So maybe I should also just be happy with this. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's just me. But I feel like when I'm making like, when I'm making like Asian tea at home, like oolong or whatever, then I basically don't add sweeteners. But then for like Western stuff, like black tea, then or Earl Grey or whatever, I always make it sweet, which is funny, I guess, and inconsistent, but it's what it is. So I'm having black tea and I'm going to make it sweet. And I guess I will always also add a little bit more add-ons. But yeah. I, anyways, back to programming for a minute. I feel like there's also more. Luckily, more that I can test in this picture because at least I can. I mean, the things I'm not going to add messages up incorrectly, so there's that. But I guess it's still worth checking. I guess there's the sanity check, right? So what is this log higher thing? Like, is it a lower the better, or is it a higher the better? I think decoding quality is the lower the better, right? Because this is yeah, or I can literally just accept this, which might make things a bit easier. So okay, fine. We have this, and then this is just a There's no. Oh, there. The delay is there. Okay. So what does this delay? Huh. I feel like I feel like there's some strange counting, like off by one funny thing. I mean, I know this is correct. I just don't. I just forgot the convention here because there is some. I don't want to. I don't want to. How should I say it? Like I don't want to get destroyed by some off by one issues. Okay, fine. One thing at a time. So I would say this is I don't know, and then what, and then relay, and then I would say uh feel like I feel I've took I feel like the how should I say it? Like I've my took a break from this project for too long, and now things seems a bit unfamiliar, which is not great. But at least we know how to copy and paste code, so maybe we can still do things. Yeah, and then this is number of variables. Okay, and then now I have a what is it called? Oh, and how am I taking in prior probability? Is priors fed in from top level or is it hard coded? On inputs, you have. What is this? How do I. How do I navigate? Yeah, how do I even navigate? Like, how do I. Like, there's. This is. I'm control clicking on it and it's not giving me much. Oh. Like, this is. Fine, is it here? No, it's not. AIO maybe? Okay, yeah. So this does give me initial priors. So in that case, I would need to yeah, I will have to do something similar, right? So I will have to say a I mean I will have to remember this. Okay, syndromes is fine. Yeah. So a let me see. Yeah, how do I do this? Let me think. Because this is funny, right? Because you have a well, this is a map, but then I guess the question is if the map to vector thing is, I mean, converting I feel I've asked this before as well, but I feel like the conversion from map to list, the what is it called? Should preserve the there should be some kind of consistency, right? That for the order when you do map to list, because otherwise you just have otherwise I will have to do some really funny thing that I am not willing to do. Okay, anyways, so a this is yeah. So I have some input that looks more or less like this, and then I have what? I have a what is it? Um, oh, this thing also needs an initial state because now you need to know. I guess if there's only three different states, I could just have like I can just have two booleans and then we'll be fine. But still, yeah. Okay. Wait, so how do you initialize a boolean to? Well, I mean, oh, you just reg init. So okay, that is no big deal, yeah. A that is one thing, but what else do I want to say or do? Let me think. So a so there is initial parse, and then there is a okay, so I guess maybe the question is, oh, the corrections is a map of okay, good to know. So let a corrections in, and then I also need corrections out, I suppose. Okay, and then this is in and this is out. And then how do I oh except this is this is funny because I also need a valid signal. So but then this is not a vec, so I cannot just do the normal thing. So I have to do this. Okay, yeah. And then a okay. That might be the correct thing to write. And then I will say what? A okay, so this is this and that is that. Okay, and now I want to do sum of messages, right? So I would do a um uh something like this, and then this, and then a something like this, something like that. Yeah. Okay, and then there's this, and I want to say um if this is valid, then I want to well, I mean this is oh, there's no valid ready thing here because of course it's not. It's all just counting, which is fine, yeah. So then I would say a what? A to sound is well a how do I do this? Let me see. A yeah, I need a good way to turn these maps into vectors. So how do I, let me see. I know I've done it somewhere. I just forgot how or what's a clean way of doing it. Um, cause there is this like yeah, there's some very funny thing. Question mark. Wait, why am I getting a GitHub thing? Oh, it's just that my things will expire soonish. Wait, what is? Oh, so it's saying that if it expires, then I will not be able to push things onto GitHub again. Okay, that's amazing. I can worry about that next time. I can always say just make commit locally and push later. Okay, good. So where are we? A not sure. Um, wow. Okay. YouTube featured what? That's funny. Is this some kind of ad thing that you can do? Um, I can read this later, especially because I just cannot, especially because my reading speed is garbage. Okay, yeah. Oh, right, right. The other thing that I've missed, like in the last few days, is this, right? That I mean, it actually came out like a bit ago, but then like I just never really, what is it called? Yeah. So she actually did a very long stream, right? I watched some of it, but I actually did not, did not watch the entire thing. I only caught the tail end of it, and she announced this. So there's that. I feel like there's so much to catch up on. Anyways, back to programming for a bit. Yeah. So where are we? We have this a right. So we need to, yeah. Where do we leave off? We have a map, and want a map. We want a good way to convert the map into a vector because this thing wants a vector here, and I'm pretty sure I did this somewhere else in this project. I just don't remember how did I do it. If I just quickly scroll through it, I'm not sure if I would just magically find the right thing. I might. And if not, then I do something else, right? Can always figure out what else to do. I mean, there is brute force, but I don't. Wait, no, like there has right. So at every variable vertex, we definitely do this. So we say that. Let me see. So sum of messages, and then this is already a vector, which means I actually did it during the graph, right? So I basically say that yeah. So how was this set up? Oh, some kind of get neighbor geometry thing, of course. A which is like totally arbitrary. Yeah, right. It doesn't let me control click because the entire thing is very broken. That's good. So you have a set. Okay, so you have a set, and now you are saying that oh, it's here. So you have a set, you turn into a sequence, and then you index into a sequence. That is funny. Do I really want to do that? Maybe I do. Let's see. So if let's try that. I mean, this might not look good, but it is at least something. So wait, var labels. This is not even in scope, is it? Right, because I only have numbers. So maybe what I should do is this, right? Then I just take this as, wait, is this not already part of the parameters? Maybe it's not. This, I feel like I don't remember anything about this project. Okay, so this is, this is unused because of course this would be unused. Yeah, this is super inconsistent, whatever. Oh, this is, yeah, like everything here is super inconsistent, but that is besides the point here. So what do we have? We want to say something. Okay, fine. So is this the correct way to construct some and something like, yeah, okay. So it does take this, and then so I actually want something that looks like this. Um, okay, and something like this, I guess, because you have this and then you have this. Yeah. Okay. Seems ugly, but whatever. Okay, so you have this. Then what do you do here? You basically say this funny thing. A oh, I just realized that I probably something I should have done a lot earlier is that I need to do this and do a what is this, and I write this here as a pin comment, basically saying that you have this a yeah. Actually, does this one make, do I have, oh, yeah, okay, this is close enough. Yeah, that, well, I can write a better one sometime, but that is fine. So where are we? We are saying that we are saying a lot of things, and all of it is just giving me, all of this just headaches, but whatever. Okay, so now do I mean, okay. So this is this, and then this is a mm, right. So how do I get a consistent ordering? I see, kind of. So you want to a so you have a map, and then you want to say that a it is a set, but then you want to turn into a sequence, and then you index into, yeah, maybe something like this. Okay, let's try. So a uh okay, so you have a sequence now, and then something like this, and then you say, oh, you also want the a what? This is just vector of, I don't know if it should be register vector or vector register. I think it should be vector register, right? Um, yeah, otherwise you cannot assign, otherwise assigning would be very funny looking. Um, I don't know much about this song. I feel like at some point I should look into it because it's also one of the, it's like Yonezu Kenshi, right? Or is it not? I don't know, but I know it's like one of the more popular songs. Yeah, Yonezu Kenshi. I mean, or his previous, yeah. Anyways, so where are we? Yeah, he actually did surprising. I mean, I knew he did Vocaloid, but not that much. Huh? No, but it makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Chukulin. Okay. Anyways, where are we? So we have this, and then we have a just list might not work. We'll find out if compiler complains and complains. Okay. Or we can preemptively make sure it does not complain by looking at how did I do it correctly before. How low? So, oh, okay. So, wait, this is just inconsistent. Okay, yeah, you know what? This, oh, should be this anyways. Well, okay, this should make it a bit less complaining by just saying that this is vec dot fill a oh, and then this is a this, and then sure, something like this. And then I would say let a filtered messages is, well, okay, I need to do this funny thing. When this is, well, this is also multiplexer, I can probably do this other syntax, which is a yeah, I actually don't know. I forgot how to do this other syntax. Um like there's, if you are just like doing a multiplexer for a single thing, then you can actually do this, what is it called? Huh? Oh, maybe here? Like there's this ternary thing, ternary looking thing, but I don't know, like I don't want to accidentally use the underlying Scala ternary. Oh, this? Okay, seems promising, yeah. So you want to say if what? You want to say if the what? If this, then you take a, you take this, otherwise you a 0, and then v is just a what? Just vars labels of I. No, it should be vars sequence of I. Yeah, I think this might be. I don't know if this is clean, but this seems correct. And I can have a what? Is it, this way? Yeah, okay. So this is um okay, seems promising-ish. And then of course, okay, so now time to test this, I suppose. How do I even test this? Let me think. So I want to just generate, I mean, there are ways to generate random messages, and there are also ways to a what is it called? Yeah. Um yeah, I guess there's, I feel I'm actually going to get destroyed by one errors. So why don't I just do this? Well, I guess I can just copy existing tests. I know I test some of messages before, right? Unless I did not. No way. Like, oh, because I tested it somewhere else, so I'm not testing it here again. But today I want to test it, right? So what kind of test can I borrow into? Um, What is this? I don't know this song either. And does usual Vocaloid things. Wait, do I know this? Shinkai no is it Shinkai? No Ritoru Kulai? I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, so where are we? We are going to test the test quality eval. Okay, and then I want to say that, well, oh, this is funny looking. Um, scary. Good. How many lines are there? Why can't I just not? Sure, whatever. Just copy exact range. Cannot go over apparently. Okay, good. Now I don't need any of so what? 18 to 131 delete, and now things are very. Wait, what? No, 29 to 131 delete, and then fix the mismatches because I know I've deleted too much. So I got rid of. Wait, what? No. Oh, here, this is only references. This is not checking. This is not asserting. I want something that asserts. So delete of that. Keep this. So now 41 to 121 delete, I guess. Wow, things are actually paired. That's amazing. Okay. Now I want to do what? Quality eval. And then I want to say that a var labels. How do I even do this? Var labels should just be. I mean, yeah. Why don't I just do this, right? So var labels is just a map. So I want to say what? How to write down a map literal? I know you can. Ah, is this for what? Why not? Sure. Yield. Think no. I think I want spacing is. I don't want spacing to look like that. Something like this maybe. And then what? Wait, no. This should just be a. This is just a stat, right? So I don't even want this. I just want the set of, I don't know, something like this, I guess. And then I want to say, oh, this is what is it called? Quality evaluation. Okay, and then I want to say a I deleted something I should not have. Okay, so let's go back a few steps and do this and say what? Now let's try this again. Var labels is well set of well this, and then quality evaluation text in all of these var labels. So text in a okay, and then this prior, I guess it doesn't even need to. I mean, it's really funny that it's not, like this is not even being like this works, but this is not. How should I say it? Like this is not registered. This is literally just going directly from input wire to output wire. Which maybe is fine, but yeah, I don't know. Hmm. Okay. So now, I guess maybe, yeah, let's just go with the simplest thing ever, which is okay, yeah, so you do all the normal boilerplate, and then you assert, initial priors. Okay. What? 11 is, I don't know, let's just set it to 1, and then, yeah, just for the sake of testing. And then what? And then I want to say, well, I guess I can even do this a lot earlier, right? So, not like, well, you know what? Let's just set it very early, just because why not? Because that is how I would actually use this thing. And then and then I will set the actual, what is it called? I will set corrections. So okay, corrections in. I don't know. I think it's actually maybe it's the Scala value, not the spinal value. Maybe something like this. So what do we expect to see here? Besides the typos that I'm about to fix. Um, okay, let's just say, I don't know. Let's just give it way more than enough time to stabilize, just so we at least have something. And then I would say quality is what? Oh, I need output. So I would say, wait, I don't want this. I just want to compute quality, right? Oh, I feel like I'm confusing two different things. So this actually is two different parts, right? So there is the part that actually evaluates the quality, and then there's the part that does the bookkeeping to say what to keep and what to throw out, and how good the quality of everything is. So let me think here, because what I'm about to test is not the correct thing. Okay. So, okay, let's consider number one. Concern number two is that this thing might be slower, right? Than the entire rest of the thing. Um, or would it? Let me see. So how many okay. So the actual thing is how many clock cycles? The actual thing is like, I don't know, 15 cycles, right? Was it 12? You know what? Let me just look, because this is funny. Let me see. Where is it? 14. So if I shave it down to 12, then 12 cycles would be, yeah, 4,000, of course. So we are not going to have 4,000, what, 4,000 qubits anytime soon, right? So maybe that is not a concern yet. It's just that this thing is not going to scale past 4,000 qubits if I do what I think, if I do what I'm about to do. Not that we will have 4,000 qubits anytime soon, right? But yeah. Wait, huh? Oh, for real? Because of course. Why not, right? I mean, sure, I would enjoy it. Yeah, anyways, where are we? Yeah, we're thinking about this. Right. Okay. So there are actually two parts. One is this a how should I say it? One is this part where it basically keeps track of. Wait, let's just look at the board because I actually I don't remember. I have goldfish memory. Okay. So what do I want to do here? I want to say that it knows about the best decoding quality encountered and corresponding Pauli syndromes. Okay. So you want to say that okay, and then I want to say a best decoding quality is, well, just for some cheating. Okay. So now I have what? Oh, no, I cannot do what I was about to do, right? I have to actually have a clock. And I need to be careful to not have a what is it called? To have a what's the term? Yeah, a funny thing. Okay. So because yeah, this is just complete overshooting, whatever, because we are programmers and not hardware architects. That is fine. So now what? Now we have a wow, Fansa is Fansa, okay? Excellent. Okay, good, yeah. Actually, now I think about it, should I also open a separate streaming thing? Like a separate waiting room for some gaming stream later? Because I actually feel like finally doing a gaming stream. I mean, after this. The thing is that I don't know how much longer am I gonna be doing this. But I feel like at the end of this, I want to do a. Oh, I think that's the idea. At the end of this, I will set up a waiting room and then I will go eat dinner. And then once I'm back from dinner, I will do a gaming stream. How about that? That might be perfect because that is what yeah, I feel like, I mean, I've still been playing games off stream, but I just, I want to actually play something on stream. Either World of Warcraft solo challenge kind of thing, or going back to Silksong. I mean, I'm still fully planning on one day clearing Silksong, even if it's going to take like a year. Yeah. I mean, that's a funny thing. Like, I actually full cleared Elden Ring. I mean, I'm not sure if I mentioned, but yeah. So I'm actually a type. I mean, when I say full clear Elden Ring, I mean both the base game with runny ending and also the DLC. Like I actually, be the final boss of a DLC. So this is like I'm actually a type to actually, full clear games. Uh, I've never heard of any of these songs before, and besides this, because of course you heard of this, and you've heard of this, and you heard of this. You've heard of this. Yeah. The other funny thing I could do is to actually do a what is it called? Do a piano stream later, or even a BGM writing stream. I feel like there's just so much I can do, like for the break. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Year later, actually, is Ina streaming anytime soon again? Because if she is, then at some point I might or might not want to. Yeah, I probably should also be checking Kotoha's streaming thing, but I know, I mean, she's in Japan, so she streams in streams in my morning, so I know she's not going to be streaming tonight my time. So, yeah, good. Okay. I mean, of course, yeah, this is known, but yeah, Radiamon, of course. Yeah. Um, Okay, yeah. Yes. And code 话 you know, got mesmerized by my Oshi for a very long time. Yeah. Anyways, so let me see. Yeah. Who's Edna mode? I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I feel like there's just so much. How should I say it? Yeah. Anyway. Oh. Anyways. Yeah. Where am I? I feel like okay. Anyways. So let's actually do something here. Okay. So what are we doing here? Um. Do we? Okay, fine. Do we want back pressure on this hardware component? I mean, I wish I could also. You know what? If I start a poll, and I wonder if I would get actually 0 votes. I mean, I will probably get 0, but you know, might as well do a poll, right? Because that's what streamers do. A Yeah. How do I even do a poll? Okay, start a poll. A yeah. Is that how you spell cabeza? Oh, or I split it into two different things. A Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I'm going to get 0 votes, of course, but yeah, why not, right? Sure. Anyways, yeah. Where am I? Closely. Yeah. Oh, I don't see a vote on my phone for whatever reasons. Like maybe you cannot do what is it called? Maybe you cannot moderate polls on your phone. That is funny if that's the case. Unless the poll did not go off. No, the poll did go off, right? Yeah. Wait, no. Like I mean, I definitely see other people's polls on on my phone. So why do I not see my own poll? That is scuffed. Like this beyond scuffed. Anyways, back to counting, and yeah, okay. Let's just say we don't care about back pressure because it's crazy. So what? Hmm. Okay. So um. Oh, okay. So we want to say a What is it called? Like it should be DUT, right? What is going on here? Okay, yeah, okay, and then I wait one cycle, and then this is false because otherwise bad things happen. And then I want to assert what? I want to assert the oh, I don't want to delete all of that because I want to be able to look at this still. So DUT and then a what? Correct. I don't know about corrections. Oh no, a best decoding quality. Yeah. Um, what to big integer? I guess. Is what? Well, I mean, 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay. Except now, well, it is going to stabilize. I'm giving it more than enough time. Okay, so now I want to say when a corrections in is a yeah, is true, then counter is equal to 1. Otherwise, is it just else when? I think it's else when, right? Else when a correct no counter is what? Uh, is less than a is less than delays. Yeah, I move this all the way up. Oh, why not? Yeah, like this. I mean, none of this is. Oh, this is annoying, no? Because now you need to. No, like, I feel like there's no circular things going on, right? Please tell me there's not. Okay, so you have this. We do not have. It's not an autoplay. Oh wait, there's Hanan. I thought Kalhoha did the Homula, which I figured I would have known. Um. Oh, actually, I watched a clip of Hanan like earlier today. I feel like, well, I mean, things are always happening for. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, like having somebody become your Oshi. I feel like is like all of this process is just so, how should I say it, like so randomized. Like I feel like if things has gone even just a bit differently, I feel like Hanon instead of Konoha might have been my Oshi. Maybe not, I don't know. The thing is that they have slightly different taste in music, even though they are in this dual thing. Yeah, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know, but I feel like, no, I feel like maybe what I mean to say is just that a people who have Hanon as their Oshi are probably also, how should I say it, are also quote unquote eating good, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, Clark, he did the drawing for this. Yeah, I actually did not realize until like, I mean, she also drew the thumbnail here. Like for the longest time, I did not know. I was not aware that she has, you know, like ability to draw, and apparently she does. Yeah, I guess you just never. Oh, actually, no, I do. Right, yeah, because she was, reading some, I think, manga, and then she drew some fan art and posted on Twitter. So actually, I should have known that. Anyways, yeah. No, I think that yeah, that was a while ago. I just kind of forgot, but yeah, I think from there I kind of just make a mental note that she's surprisingly good at drawing. Yeah. Anyways, what was I doing here? Um, just this, right? And then and then I want to do what? What is it? What? Result, okay. Okay. So now I want to, well, okay. So this is, how much do I care if this is one cycle late? I don't, right? I mean, if I care enough, I could make this not one cycle late. Uh, no, in fact, if I did this, the delay would have to be +2, not +1, right? No, this entire thing makes no sense. No. Like this makes no. This should be this. Yeah, now this makes sense. But then if I added this, like if I cheat it here, then this would be then I have to pay somewhere, right? I have to pay here, and I maybe I don't want to pay here. Um, no, let's just pay here for now. And then we can say that this is actually not necessary because we can register this somehow in a cleaner way. What do I want to do something here? Mm, uh, Fine, let's try to do this. Wait, do I even care? I mean, this is not even the real output, so maybe I don't care. Um, no, like this should always be +2 anyways, I think. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I feel like a lot of this is golf, but whatever. Okay, yeah. So, okay. Um, oh, I should say this. Oh, test quality eval. I mean, probably just compiler errors, but one fixes at a time. Very good. What? You kidding? What do you mean? Oh, okay. That means I did not import Spinal HDL. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Still complaining. That is very good because there is this inconsistency where I need to say that I need to rename var's labels to var labels across the entire file. Let's try this again. I feel like there's so much lyrics I want to study. Like this, I mean, it's really catchy, and I think how should I say it? Sense slash guess on what the lyric is saying, but I don't, but I don't know the details. And at some point, I feel I should know. I mean, I'm not. I kind of, yeah. Huh? Okay, that is good to know. And then this is a Can you just do this? Is it going to eat it? Or I don't know. Big decimal, I guess. I mean, if it doesn't eat it, I can just do things the right way. Wait, be this. So why is this not found? Well, collect. Okay. Well, correction. Oh, it's singular plural. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I feel a lot of this is just duct taped together in like the worst way possible. But whatever. Okay. Now this is going to work, right? What is there to do here? Because it's always override. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of filtered messages. The ith one is something like this. I feel I'm getting confused between what is a map and what is the. Okay, so this is a map, this is a vector, this is a map. Good. Does not like me. Why not? Did I not import the right thing? Test quality eval. It basically right. I don't have any samplers here, but whatever. I guess at some point it would help to sample random messages to test this more thoroughly. But I guess you. Okay, good to know. Corrections invalid, and then should be corrections in and corrections invalid. Okay, plural here and plural here, and then what? Okay, things smart enough. Too big decimal. Don't need that. Kafu. Okay. Yeah, actually I'm curious, like who wrote this Mikito P? Okay, yeah, would make sense. What do you mean? I mean this is oh okay, sure, yeah, whatever. Because wait, is it true? So are you saying that there are main functions for the other tests? For the other tests I'm doing, do I actually have main functions? Like what? Vivato, Bench, or Demon Sim? Well, yeah, these are apps, yeah. So okay. There's probably a different command to just test a single thing, but I'm too lazy to find out. So we can always give this a couple minutes until the thing tells me that my code is bad. Or it's actually going to tell me the code is good. I mean, I don't know. Like eventually it will tell me the code is good. So there's that. I mean, I hope. What's going on here? Okay, sure, yeah. Okay, this is dev container. Yeah, maybe I should just be using a remote machine. It's probably a bit faster than this. Yeah, there's really no point of being like, I don't know. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, like I feel like it's not even a self-reliance issue or whatever. Like the remote machine is our lab machine. It is our lab machine that I'm totally, like should be using. So yeah. Okay, it doesn't seem like I'm not sure if it hasn't hit my test yet, or if it is just or if it's passed already. Um, okay, it doesn't. Oh, this is amazing. So okay, first of all, this is not labeled the correct test. This is quality evaluation, and then this is a okay, it is telling me that this what? Something is not. Oh, okay. So what if I just don't care about this for now And then I just say that, well, correction all valid. Maybe I don't care about that now either. I just care about just this. Okay, good. Now it might not pass the test, but at least it would not fail to some other unrelated issues. Fail to the stuff that I haven't implemented yet being not implemented. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Am I actually getting any vote? I don't think so, right? It's funny if I actually get non-zero vote and decide whichever game that I'm playing later. Yeah, zero, of course. Okay. Well, at least now I know how to do that for the day when I get non-zero. Okay, so where are we? I mean, if this even makes sense, that is. Okay, so what do I do here? I want to, well, there's some logic here. Basically, I want to say that I mean, I guess assuming this is a correct result, I will have to check. I will have to check this against the actually, is this like this is registered, right? It is not registered, and because this is not, or no, this is registered. Yeah, so there is no what is it called. So like wires or whatever timing closure wise, this is a I can just build on top of it directly. What? Wait, is this not? No way, right? Am I that bad at programming? I am. I okay then. I okay. This is terrible. Yeah, I guess the other thing is I was really thinking that I would be able to do all of this like today, and I guess not. Like even if I just stay here for and just keep working on this, I feel like I don't know, like we've been here for like yeah, like and we are barely through the like barely through this, and now you multiply that by four, and then it's just never going to get done. Which is terrible. Okay, yeah, whatever. At least now we've identified what needs to be done, and now we are doing it. Also, it's getting dark. I should. I mean, A, I should turn on the light, and B, I should figure out what am I having for dinner. And second question is a bit harder since my stomach is still upset. By having all kind of garbage in the last few days. And there's more well, not like I mean, it's fried chicken, chicken tenders, but then deep fried food terrible for stomach, and I still have some in the fridge that I feel I should finish some at some point. But I feel I should. Okay, let me see who is sending me a message. So let me do this and take a look. Oh, okay, my thing's very frozen. So let me close a yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure like if it happens with anyone else, but for me like Slack would always like lock up and I would have to just force close it with task manager and reopen it before I can do the thing. Okay. So so we do have a meeting. Okay. In that case, what do I do? Let me think. Then I need to prepare for the other meeting tomorrow, which I thought was cancelled. In that case, maybe I should just get yeah, okay. So how should I say this? Okay, this is good. In the sense that how should I do this? Let me think. Yeah, okay. So maybe let me quickly go back to screen sharing. So, I mean, the thing is, okay, so all tests passed, so I can keep working on this, but then I think I'm just not going to do a, well, yeah, but I think the thing is that there is this other meeting that I need to prep for tomorrow. So I guess maybe I would not actually do a gaming stream today. I would just spend the rest of the day just prepping for the meeting that tomorrow, which I thought was cancelled, but apparently not. So yeah, I will probably just do that and do gaming stream tomorrow. I mean, I guess I would still respect the result of a poll if there's actually any vote and just what is it called, and just play whatever game that wins tomorrow. Let me see. Do I get any? Yeah, okay, no votes. So I think I might just close this and also call it a day. Um call it a day and what is it called? Yeah, and go prep for a meeting tomorrow. So thank you all, and I feel like things like streams like this always end at like the I mean not always, but often ended so suddenly because I get pinged by people. But I guess that is also just how just how being a grad student. Well, I don't even know if it is, but or it should be, but it happens more often than I thought it would. But anyways, yeah, thank you all, and I will be back tomorrow for I don't know either programming or one of these gaming ideas. So yeah, thank you, and Paul. No votes, good. Just stalling a bit to see if I get any. Okay, so how do I? Oh, I don't want to show that. Ah, whatever. Okay, thank you all. See you.